Are you looking for an easy and inexpensive way to repair cornerware? If so, keep watching. Welcome to the Handbag Heaven, Restoration Handbag, where I'm doing my part to promote sustainability and reduce fashion pollution. For this past Throwback Thursday, I reached for my YSL college bag, and when I took a look at the bag, I realized that it was starting to have a lot of cornerware. I actually got this bag pre-loved. I brought it from Fashion File, and I think it was about 3-4 years ago. I think it's 2020 that I got it. This bag is actually from 2017, so it was like 3 years old when I got it. The cornerware is basically there when I got it, and I was fully aware of the condition of the bag. The bag did come with a dust bag. It also came with the care booklet. Here's the little care booklet here inside the pouch, but it also came with the swatch, y'all. I was so happy to see that. I don't think that YSL does that any longer. I don't know that they have the leather swatches. But yeah, here it is. It's from 2017. The bag is lambskin, not sheepskin leather. So as you may know, lambskin is a little bit more delicate. Here's the little card that was on the inside with all of that information. So yeah, and here's all the little booklets that come with it. But again, it did come with the leather swatch. That made this repair so much easier for me, and I'm going to talk about that a little later in the video. Now let's get into restoring this bag. First thing I did was inspect the bag to find all of the areas that had sustained cornerware. So here are some of the pictures where I highlighted the main areas that had cornerware. I determined that the overall condition of the bag is fair because of all the areas where there were cornerware, but they are all repairable. Remember I said earlier that I was happy about the swatch? The reason why I'm so happy about the swatch is that I could actually send this in to a company and have them create or color match the color of the leather swatch so that I can use a paint pen to repair the cornerware. Wait, do y'all think that I was gonna do the color matching? Well, with this bag, since I had the swatch, I went ahead and sent that out to a company to have them do it. But I do have some bags that do not come with swatches that I will probably end up having to do the color matching myself. I did find a company on Instagram. I will put their information below, but it was very simple. All I did was send them the swatch and they were able to create the paint pen and mail it to me. For this repair, I used quite a few different materials. I used conditioning balm, a leather lotion, which also cleaned the leather as well, a cleaning brush for an area that looked like it had a little color transfers, a little stubborn area. I also used the paint pen that I mentioned before, as well as baby wipes, the sensitive skin version that doesn't have fragrance or any harsh chemicals in it. And last but not least, I used a microfiber cloth to wipe down the bag and keep it dry so the leather wouldn't have like water stains or anything like that. My first step was to clean the bag. It was a little dirty, so I just took the baby wipe and cleaned the bag. I cleaned all the areas of the bag, the front, particularly any areas that I knew that maybe had some wear or that I knew I was going to come back and paint over. I wanted to make sure it was clean. I didn't want to be painting over dirt. Well, I just went through the bag. Now, this is a little area here that I thought was like a little mark or something that I was trying to clean off, but it actually looks like it's a little damaged, like maybe it got punctured by the closure or something like that. So I'm just going ahead and cleaning around that and all the other areas of the front of the bag. And I basically go through this, go through the entire bag, like just cleaning the bag, trying to get any, dirt, particles or stains and all that stuff up off the bag so I can move on to the next step. I use my brush for like the stubborn areas where the, marks wouldn't come off, but mostly I gently clean the bag. I also use the leather cleaning lotion to get some of those areas. Like I said, there were some stubborn areas that I wanted to get out. So I just went ahead with the leather cleaning lotion for those. After wiping down and letting the bag dry, I went ahead with the pen to touch up the corner wear. When I started using this pen, oh my god, it was so cool. It's just like making these little marks erase. Like they were completely gone after a few dabs. And I didn't really have to dab much or press hard. It's just, I lightly pressed it because I don't want the color to be cakey on the bag, like, kind of thick, because it takes away from the texture and the feel of the leather. So I want it to be lightly done. So I just went to all of the areas that had wear and used that little pen to correct those areas. It worked so well, and the color match was like really good. So it really looks good, and as you can see on screen, it's looking good even though the paint isn't dried. So normally, when the paint isn't dried, you can tell the difference, but after it dries, it gets better and better. I was really impressed by the match. I'm so glad that this bag came with a color swatch, because otherwise, if you ever did, had this done before professionally, you would have to like send it in, your whole bag, into, a leather company that does repair, and that could just take a lot of time. So it took like a week maybe for me to just complete the process of getting these pens in. I think it went to California or maybe even Canada. I think is the two locations for this particular company. I thought that was really quick to get, everything back in within like a whole week. It was probably 7 days, maybe 10 days, but it was just fast in my opinion. So here I am just going over, trying to get all the little marks, done. And this area right here, I didn't even put any tape or anything on the hardware. So here I got a little bit of paint on the hardware. It was so easy just to wipe it off with that baby wipe. It was no biggie. So this little area here was a little, like, I think this was the worst area to cover, because I think there is like a little puncture. It's like a little deep puncture there. Again, I think it may be from that. It's probably from the hardware or something poking into it. But anyway, I'm just finishing up the back here and covering up that discoloration area. The last thing I'm going to do is just remove this loose thread. It's not going to, it's not unraveling anywhere else, so it's easy to remove. If you want to see the final results of this restoration, check out my Keeping Up with the Collection video. It's going to be episode number 25. The title of the episode is College Alumni. So yeah, make sure you click that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you will be notified when this video goes live. If you have any questions about anything in this video, put them in the comments below. Also, follow me on Instagram. You can DM me and I'll answer your questions there as well. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will continue to make these restoration videos. Thanks for watching.